Hey everyone, welcome to the start of another vlog. So I thought I would do like a roundup of what I've been up to over the last couple of weeks, like a bi-weekly vlog. And I've got some luxury shopping, some bags I'm going to show you, but also I take you out with my husband David and I. We went for the nicest walk, but we also went for a Sunday roast at a pub that was nearby. The food was so good, so I can't wait to show you that and take you on our walk with us. I also went and had my eyebrows microbladed, and I cannot wait to show you the before and after before we then go to the Porsche Experience Centre at Silverstone. And all of this food is included in the day. Even if you're not into cars, the day is such a good one to do, and anyone can do it. Then I thought I would catch up because one of you made a video request, and so I've made a little video at the end based on your request. Thank you for watching in advance, and I hope you enjoy this. Hey everyone, welcome to the start of another video. So I've just parked up, and the plan today is kind of exciting. So there will be a bit of shopping in here, and I know I've had a lot of you recently saying to me, oh, with the changes that you're going to make on the channel, are you still going to do shopping stuff? I'm still going to very much do shopping stuff, okay? So don't stress about that. That's still going to be there. First thing, I'm starving. I need to go for some lunch, and I don't know whether I'm going to have the time for it, but I'm going to try and do it now anyway. And I want to go to Elan Cafe because in there you can eat and it's not a complete rip-off and the food's quite good. The other thing is, oh yeah, I need to go to Dior because there is a jacket that I've wanted for a couple of weeks now, maybe a month. And I want it, and it's come in stock. And Enrique's got it for me in stock, and he messaged me earlier and was like, oh, your jacket's in. And I was like, well, that's a stroke of luck because I'm going to be in today. So we're doing that. And then after, the bit I'm really excited about is that I'm getting my eyebrows microbladed. If any of you have ever thought about doing this, it's the best thing ever. I already have them microbladed. So today I'm wearing no foundation. My skin actually looks all right at the moment. No foundation, just lipstick, mascara, and I've like penciled in my eyebrows a little bit because the microblading I've got, I actually haven't had it done in about 2 or 3 years. So it's really due being replenished. So we're going to go and do that. And the lady that does that is called Natasha, and she's so lovely. And I'll show you the process. I promise you, it doesn't hurt. But you would think it would hurt because they use a blade to graze the skin with the ink on the blade. So you would think it would hurt, but because she numbs you, you don't feel it. And she's really good. Like, she makes your eyebrows look like you were born to have those eyebrows. There's nothing overdone about them. They're very natural. They're the perfect thickness, but also the arch. I'll show you all of it. She uses this special device and like a white pencil to draw on your face to see where everything goes. So I'll show you that. And then I think that's it, actually. You know, I think that's everything. But let's go. We'll try and get, what time is it? It is 1 o'clock, to be honest. We'll try and get some lunch, and then we will head to Harrods. Okay, so I've just ordered my food and it's turned up, and the food in here is always so good. Let me show you what I got. So I got this, which I love. This is so nice. I forget what this is called actually. And then I got Turkish coffee, and it comes with rose water on the side. So good, so good. I ate that food so fast, I've now got indigestion. I'm now on my way to Harrods, which is just behind me. And I've probably got about an hour before I have to go to do my eyebrows, so I'm very short of time indeed. So I'm kind of like rushing a little bit just to kind of get there. It is really dead in here, look. It's dead again, it's so quiet. We're going to cross over now to, I've just got into Harrods and I'm going to walk to Dior. Slightly annoying, I missed Enrique, so I'm going to go back to Harrods a bit later, but right now I'm in a taxi and I'm on my way to Natashas to do eyebrows. I think we're nearly there, I'm pretty sure. I've come from like the Harrods area, obviously, and it's about a 20-minute ride. It's kind of near Portobello Road, for any of you who know the area. It's kind of there is where she's based. But yeah, hopefully we'll get there soon. This is what the area looks like. It's really pretty around here. All of the coloured houses. Isn't it nice? Do you know though, the one thing I am thinking is how red are my eyebrows going to be after this? Because it's been a while, you know, it's been years since I've had this done, so I don't remember it hurting. It didn't hurt, but I remember you have to use like a balm on your eyebrows after, because what you don't want to have happen is that they scab over, because if they scab over, it takes the ink with it when the scab comes off. So the healing process, you literally use, it was like nappy rash cream or something crazy that you use, and you keep it on your eyebrows for about a week after, and you've got to stop your eyebrows drying out. That's the name of the game. Well, when I go back to Harrods, I don't know how red they're going to be. I might look ridiculous, but I have told Enrique, I did say to him, I was like, I'm going to get my eyebrows done, so they could look a bit crazy by the time I get to see you. That is the shop, Borchiani, London. And Natasha also does, I'm just going to cross this road here. Natasha also does semi-permanent makeup, like lip blush, I think she does laser stuff, scar treatment, loads of things. So let's go in. Okay, Natasha is going to reveal herself. 1, 2, 3. There she is. Natasha, you've been on camera before. Everyone's met you before. I have. But Natasha does, as I was mentioning, semi-permanent makeup, like lip blush, eyebrows. But do you do laser now?
Yeah, we do laser. We do lots of skin rejuvenation. We do scar treatments. We do micellar for urinary incontinence.
Everything. Everything. Oh my god, amazing. And look, I have not been to this new premises. I only ever went to the old place that you were at, but this is so nice.
Thank you.
So I'm here, and we just, because I put some, like a little bit of makeup on them earlier just to fill them in a bit, but as you can see, they're really good.
They have lasted really
well.
They've
really lasted.
I'm going to warm them up a bit today as well.
Okay. What does that mean?
So where they're looking a little tiny bit ashy here and there, which is very, very normal for older pigment, because I think we've been doing yours since
2017.
I want to say 17.
Yeah, 2017.
Yes.
I think since 2017. I was saying to everyone, it really doesn't hurt.
No, it doesn't. It really, really doesn't.
You would think it should, but
yeah,
it's fine.
The numbing's really good, and we also reapply. We put secondary on, so it is incredibly comfortable. Lips are, I'd say brows are a 2 out of 10 for discomfort. It's a bit stingy here and there. I'd say lips are probably a 4, 5.
It's just funny, you did my lips before and I didn't feel like
you were brilliant.
They were fine.
Yeah. They can be a little bit sharp around a cupid's bow, but
yes,
the secondaries in.
I do remember that, around that bit.
And eyeliner I also think isn't terribly painful.
Oh really? I didn't know you did eyeliner as well.
Yeah, I do eyeliner as well. And that tends to tickle more than anything, weirdly. But, alright. There we are. I'll let you bake for 20 minutes.
And I'd really love to show you all how the colour is mixed up, because I personally find this really interesting, and it's a good way, like Natasha, when I first came to you, looked at my skin tone and then was like, oh, you're a warm tone, and so you need a bit of this and a bit of that, and made up the colour that way. It's quite interesting. Oh, we can see at the back there.
I will set up and then I will get mixing.
Okay.
I think it's going to do
So what we're thinking about doing, that Natasha was mentioning, is I've had microblading before, but you were talking about shading.
Yeah, I'm thinking about trying, which I think we've done a little bit of shading before. Because the colour is really nice and soft in there now. It might be quite nice to keep that look.
Okay.
And we can put some hair strokes in using the machine rather than the microblade. They're just a little softer.
Okay.
I mean, we can really do all three. But it might be quite nice just to have a little wash of colour under there and then pop a few strokes on top.
Okay. And I've just said whatever Natasha thinks we can do because you're the pro.
Okay. Any changes to shape, thickness? No, they faded quite a bit.
Yeah. Think about the same as what you did before. You made them perfect before. Okay, so we've just drawn out the brows where they're going to go. Just drawn those out now. I've gone really pale around here. That's weird.
Oh, it's just the anaesthetic.
Oh, is it? Is that what it does? It looks really weird. Everyone, if you're watching, that looks odd. Yeah, this is the thing, everyone. When they're drawn on, you think, oh my god, no, that's too much. It's too big. But it's never as big as that because you stay within the boundaries of what you draw on, I guess.
I'd say the brows end up 30% less than the drawing. So have faith in the process, and I always say it as long as you like the shape, don't worry about the size. I don't do big brows here at all, so you're not going to get them.
So this is the finished result. I'm so pleased with these. Thank you so much. They look amazing, and look close up. You can see all the hair strokes. Let me focus you. You can see all the hair strokes around there. Just absolutely love how they look. They look so good.
Good.
So this is the Aftercare pack. And as I remember, is there like a nappy rash cream or something?
That was years ago. Oh. So you've got your instructions, you've got your tissues for blotting, and you've got your Aftercare balm.
Oh, okay, amazing.
Pop that on roughly 3 times a day.
3 times a day for like a week?
A week. It's all done in a week, and you just need to avoid sun and sand and saunas.
Okay.
And just wash your brows once a day, morning and evening, or just morning.
Okay.
And that stops there being a big load of aftercare gunky stuff building up.
Oh, amazing.
But otherwise it's pretty simple.
Thank you. Should I put some on now, or is it fine without?
No? Okay now. We want to block for the lymph now.
Yes. Oh, I remember you saying this, that there's like that clear... Hey, my hair is like so like this because I've got product in it from having my eyebrows done. I'm just back in Harrods and I'm on my way to go and see Enrique now, and I'm bang on time actually, so we'll head. Just walking there now. I love this room. Look at the ceiling. So cool. Okay, so here I am and I'm just in a fitting room, and I want to show you my Prada coat, which cost me just a bit under £200. I found it on Vesta Collective and I love it. It's wool, and I really like how it looks, and I like the price, and it's got like pockets in it. Just quite cute. So I've come in to try this, which you've already seen in a previous video, but they didn't have my size, but this is my size, so I'm going to try that. But also I really wanted to try it in the cream, but Enrique has rightly said to me, he's like, the cream is a classic. They will always make it. The houndstooth is more of a one-off. It might go classic, but at the moment it's not classic. It's part of a seasonal collection that's come out. And you know, I really like houndstooth. I really do like houndstooth. So I don't know, what's the price difference? Let's have a look. This is 3.3. This one is 3.4. So the cream one is like £100 more than the houndstooth. And the difference, I would say, this feels like a really thick wool. This I think is also wool, but it's a very different texture. If I show you close up, that texture versus this texture, hopefully you can see the difference there. So here is the first, and this fits a lot better than the last one, a lot better actually. So this will give you an idea of how it looks. And then this is it in the cream, and I'm very torn. But first to say, the cream is too small. Can you believe it? The cream is the same size as that. That needs a little bit off on the back. Enrique's just confirmed that for me. It needs a little bit off. But this one, too small. Too small. So it goes to show with these, forget the size on the label. It's all to do with the material as opposed to the actual. It's really weird. I've got bar jackets and they're all different sizes. Not one is any one size. They're all different, and they've all had to be altered to fit. But if you buy them, the alteration's done complimentary. You don't have to pay for it. So yeah, this is the cream. What do you think? Cream or houndstooth? Cream or houndstooth? Okay, so this is the houndstooth back on again, and Enrique has gone to get the fitter because he's told me that this is actually ill-fitting on the waist. He said it should be a lot more hourglass, and it's bagging a bit at the back, so it will fit more like that. So if you see what I mean. So he's gone to get the fitter, and then she's going to pin this according to how it needs to be, and then I'll pay for it and then come back another time to collect it. So the fitter has just been, and he's just pinned it for me at the back, and you can see the fit is a lot more hourglass. I actually really love this. Now that I see it fitting, I really love how this looks. So cute. So I'm going to very carefully take this off now, try and not lose any of the pins that are in the back, and I've got to leave it here. They're going to do the work, and then I'm going to come and collect it next week. Hey everyone, David and I, it's a Sunday, and David and I have come out for a walk. Now, we've just been for the most amazing pub lunch ever, and I was going to film me talking about the food and stuff like that, but the problem was they had music playing and it was so loud that you wouldn't, genuinely, it was like a club in there, you couldn't have heard me, and David was trying to talk to me, and I was like, what are you even saying? So that's why I didn't talk, but we had the most amazing roast dinner. It was called like a trio of something. It was like turkey, beef and pork, with like potatoes, Yorkshire puddings, the whole thing, and then we had a really nice dessert of what was an apple tart. It was so good. But we've come for a walk, and the weird thing is, where we've come for a walk, it's really busy today, and normally it's not this busy at all, but today it is. But it's so relaxing here. I'm going to swing you around and show you the walk that we've just done. So it's all down there. Isn't this amazing in here? It's like a forest. So, so nice. Do you want to keep walking, David?
Swing it down that way.
Yeah, it does look good down there. Does look really good down there. So calming here. So calming, it's unbelievable. Okay, so David rightly just said to me, we need to keep walking because we need to work off that lunch. That lunch was mega. It was so good, but we're both walking along and we're like, oh my God, my legs are so heavy, I can hardly walk. That's exactly how it feels. But it's so nice here. So it's quite loud though with like the traffic. No, I think that was an aeroplane. I don't think that was thunder, although it does look like it could rain really heavily. So we came out today, and in my mind I thought that it was going to be quite cold. So I'm wearing like a jumper and a coat over the top, and it's not cold at all. It's actually really quite humid. And David, I wish you could see him, he's got on like a hoodie with a puffer coat over the top. And we're both, it's like a light, I'll show you.
It's a thin jacket, but yeah, it is hot.
It's like a thin jacket.
And I've got a hoodie underneath.
And he's got a hoodie underneath. Yeah, so not only are we very full, but we're also quite warm as well. But we're going to start walking back now because it is coming up to like 4 o'clock, and we don't want it to get too dark before we head back to where we're going. So yeah.
Might get chased by a boogeyman.
Yeah. Right. See you guys back at base. Hey everyone, we are just arriving at Silverstone, and we're here for, well, I'm actually here for a track day today with Porsche, and I'm very excited about the car that I'm going to be driving because it is the GT3 RS. And I've just got to remember where we're going.
I think it's up
it's up here. It's up here.
Why is there loads of cars there? Oh, that's where they park the cars for the experience centre.
They have that many cars?
Yeah, because they break them, don't they? Yeah, look, that's where they pick the cars up from. They get out onto the track and they bring them around.
Today we have come to the Porsche Experience Centre because I am owed an experience because I bought the car last year, and you have 1 year to take the experience, which is where they basically put you out in your car on track and they really put you through your paces in it, and I absolutely love these days. You also get a really good lunch and afternoon tea, so we will film all of that. We're in, and I'm heading straight over here to my favourite colour, Ruby Star, and it's looking quite dark there, but it's actually pink. It's like a really, can you see that? Oh my god, my next car is going to be in this colour. I've already decided my next car is this. So this is a Boxster. I used to have a Boxster. I've had 2 in my life, and I do like them. I really, really like them. But I do love this colour. Look at the interior. Very nice. Can you imagine yourself in this? Some of you might be saying yes, but not in that colour. Some of you might be saying yes, definitely in that colour.
Suits you?
Do you like the colour?
No.
You don't like the colour?
No.
I think it's really nice.
It's not really my colour.
So we've just got to our table. Down there is where you saw earlier where the cars are. And then we have bread, there's water there, and this is the menu. And the menu changes quite frequently. But here's what we've got today. So we've got starter, mains and desserts. And everything is pretty good, I will say. I might go for the crab tartlet there. And that looks good. Just got my starter. How pretty does that look? This is the crab, I forget what it was, tartlet, I think they called it. And David has got the pâté. And I think I'm going to have some bread as well. Oh, you've already got some bread. I think I'm going to have some bread. And this is my main. I got the gnocchi with burrata in the end. And David got the zoom in, the pork belly. Everything looks so nice. This smells amazing. I cannot wait to try it. Let's go. And then here's my dessert. I decided to get the coconut panna cotta in the end. And David, why have you slid that to me?
Because I'm not hungry.
No, you've got to eat that. That's the chocolate mousse. That looks really good. I'm not eating that. I'm dying here right now.
Sophie's on a dessert diet.
No, you have to. No. That's very much yours, David. Very much yours. We filmed what we could. You're not actually allowed to film on track, but obviously you can film your food and so on. And David filmed a little bit of me outside one of the windows, so I've included this in here. But I did not get to drive the GT3 RS because their GT3 had its necessary repairs made to it. So I got to basically drive my car, which is good because I got to learn the limitations of the car and what it can do and what it can't do, and it was actually really good. I had a really good afternoon. I feel so tired, so David is driving us home and we're just stuck in a little bit of traffic, trying to get back. So yeah, that's kind of it. Hey everyone, right, so I'm actually going to the gym as soon as I've done this, which is why I'm in my gym kit. But to end this vlog, I had a really good request from one of you last night. Your username is FA2Pilot, and your video idea was a handbag roundup. What have I purchased this year? What bags have I used the most? And which ones I've loved and don't love, and etc. What I haven't used and things like that. And I thought this was quite interesting because you know how I've spoken to you in recent videos about my not disinterest, but lack of excitement for luxury goods. And I think that's really reflected in what I've bought this year, because actually for me, I haven't bought that much compared to previous years. I was going through my bags and I was thinking, what have I bought that I've kept? And I've bought quite a few like work style bags, etc. But I've pulled out some of my favourites. And really for me, the bags that I've bought have been well under 3k. Like most of them have been under £1,000, which is still a lot of money. But for these bags, it's like not astronomical. But yeah, I've really slowed down, and what I've been buying more of actually has been ready to wear. If I've been spending on anything, it's been ready to wear. But bags that I've not been using are the usual offenders. There is the Chanel boy bag, which I haven't used in years for reasons that I've told you about a million times, whereby it gets a saggy bottom and it just doesn't look good. Mine looks really worn out now, to the point where I'm not even sure I could sell it for very much. So I haven't used that. I also haven't used my Jodie from Bottega bag. I love the look of that bag. I actually need to sell it. I need to sell it, but I can't bring myself to because I love how it looks. But functionally for me, it's not a good one. But some of the bags that I've bought, I'm going to start with one of my favourites, which is this. And it's like a mint pistachio green, I would say. I love the thick woven handle on it. This is from Fendi. And it's just a small, I think this is called the Trésor bucket bag. And it's got a removable crossbody strap on it as well. So you can wear it crossbody if you want, or like over your shoulder. And I love, this is like canvas, but it's got leather trim on it. I loved the price of this. This was around about £1,500, and for a brand of this stature, I feel that that was a good price, particularly as it has actually got leather on it. It's not, the whole thing's not just canvas. But I loved how it looked, but I particularly loved the colour. I don't have anything that's this kind of colour, and it really caught my eye and I really liked it. So that was the other thing that I got, and I think I got that back in the spring. Spring or summer, pretty sure it was one of those. The other bag that I purchased is this, which is a Versace bag, and I got this on Farfetch using one of my own Farfetch coupon codes. This is all leather on the top, the strap is leather. This is potentially removable, so if you don't want to wear it crossbody and you just want the top handle, you can remove that. I just loved how this looked. I'm going to link to it below because I've actually found this bag and it's either 30 or 50% off. So I will link to the bag that I found below that is this. And I will link to it in full leather as well. So if you like the look of this bag, then go and check that out because I found them at amazing prices, like really good. And then the other thing that I purchased is another Fendi bag. And I got it in the smallest size in Dove Grey. And on there, the Dove Grey looks a bit taupey brown, but actually in real life, it's not quite that colour. It's slightly more, it's more grey as opposed to brown or taupe. But it's a beautiful bag. It's one that I've been using a lot. I'm really enjoying it. This was under 2k. £1,800, I want to say it was about £1,800. And going back to that point I was making earlier, where I feel just disinterested with luxury because of how much it all is now. If something's like, if a bag's 5k, to me it needs to look like it's worth 5k. Otherwise I'm not interested. And I really like Fendi, I really like the brand, I like the people that work there, I like the styling, etc. But I also like the prices because they're reasonable. You look at a bag and you're like, yeah, I can see why that would be the price tag on it. As opposed to seeing something and it's like 5, 6K and you're like, really? Because it doesn't look like it should be 5 or 6K. So that's another reason why I've really enjoyed these two. And I buy a lot online, but I don't keep absolutely everything that I buy online. I like to buy like an abundance of things, try them all out, show them to you, and then I keep what I keep and I return what I think, no, actually that's not really going to do it for me. But for the most part, I've really scaled down. So I hope that that answers your question when it comes to what you wanted to know when it comes to bags. I thought I would also come on here and give you an update on the eyebrows. So I had them done yesterday and they don't hurt. There's no problems. I have put the balm on them. You've got to keep putting the balm on them. It's like a Vaseline type product. And it just keeps them moist, it stops them drying out. I have gone foundation free today because I didn't want foundation getting in my eyebrows because obviously they're trying to heal over and and at the end of the day I don't want to have like foundation floating around them and I'm trying to like clean it off without damaging them. So yeah, that's kind of what I've done. But this video has been a mix. Some walking, some car stuff, some shopping stuff, some beauty stuff. And this is the direction that I want to take things in. And I really hope that you've enjoyed this and that you've enjoyed there being a bit of everything. You know, I did the Haunted Inn video a couple of weeks ago and I did that because I just wanted to test and see with you all whether you liked it or not. And I got a really good response based on that actually. A lot of you told me that you really enjoyed it and that it made a change to the usual shopping. But as I've mentioned in this video, I think I am still going to be doing luxury shopping. That will always be the core thread running through all of my content. That will always be the core theme of everything that I do. I'm not going to stop doing it, so don't worry about that. I'm just going to mix in more lifestyle and more things that aren't to do with shopping, more kind of wholesome things that are to do with other stuff. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you want to come and join me in another one, I'm going to put one either side here. And Suzanne, you actually said to me the other day, because these don't always appear, you said, can I link to a couple of videos below in the description? So if you're still here, well done, because this is a long video. Then I will link to 2 more videos below this that you can go to and kind of check out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in one of these 2.